This time we're going to do a different rotation, and we're going to rotate it about a point on the shape. Okay, this time we're going to rotate it about this point here, which we've labelled C to begin with. So we don't have to always make our centre of rotation O, but in this case we're going to rotate it about C. So we're going to do a 90 degrees or a quarter turn rotation anti-clockwise about the point C. Okay, anti-clockwise is the opposite direction to a clock, so it goes that direction around. Okay, here is C. What we do is we trace the shape. I've already done this and labelled my corners. You see how close it is, it's not too bad. Okay, so I've done that, traced over the shape and labelled my corners A, B, C and D. Okay, I'm going to put my pen in here. I don't need to draw any reference marks this time because C's got a straight up and down line here. So I'm going to do that. And 90 degrees means this line here comes around to over here somewhere. So we're just going to rotate it 90 degrees anti-clockwise, opposite to the clock. And there we go. It's 90 degrees to the clock. Once again, to get the impression to go onto the page, I would have taken this piece of paper, put the pencil marks underneath the paper, underneath the tracing paper, and then turned it back over and done the rotation. I would have done that first, and then I would just run my pencil over the top, which I've done. Hopefully the impression will come out onto the page underneath, because I've put pencil marks on the other side. Okay, now lift it off, and as you can see there's the impression of the t-shirt there, and that's the rotation around C going in anti-clockwise direction by 90 degrees. So I'm just going to draw that, tidy it up my shape. This time I have to make sure that I do label it A dash, B dash, C dash. That was the arm for A, this is the arm for A, it's the top mark, so that's the point A. B is the other side of the, let's see, A dash. C dash hasn't changed because it's the centre of rotation and it doesn't change, it's one of those invariant points. And D was the bottom of the t-shirt, so D dash is still the bottom of the t-shirt, so that's D dash. So that's a 90 degree anti-clockwise rotation about this point here, C, which happens to be on my t-shirt.